It's telling me to be ready, even though I'm really not ready. Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Let's get this hugging. Thanks for joining me. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know. There's a big honor coming for Viola Davis, the Golden Globe Awards, which is kind of like the precur of the Oscars, is taking place January 5th on CBS. The biggest honor that night is the Cecil B. DeMille Award. I can talk. Cecil B. DeMille, famous director from many years ago, probably like 100 years ago. The Cecil B. DeMille Award is going to Viola Davis, and she is so deserving because she is truly one of the greatest actresses of all time. That's January 5th on CBS. The year started with Katt Williams. His interview with Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay, opened up a door, and he said a lot of things are going to be exposed. GQ magazine is proclaiming Katt Williams is the man who opened the portal, and they're featuring him in the latest edition of GQ magazine. I talked yesterday about, he said in an interview he meant to destroy a lot of people's careers. I don't think he did that, but he warned us. He warned us, and things just kept popping out all over the place in 2024. But there's some interesting things in there. But Katt Williams, People Magazine. Another story that struck a lot of people. Lisa Ray McCoy. At 57, yes, she's still got it going on, best known as Diamond from the Players Club. She sat down and did an interview, and I want you to look up this guy if you don't know him, Carlos King. Reality with the King, YouTube. What I love about Carlos King, he lets the people talk. He listens, which is a key to being a good interviewer. She's talking about her life and how she only dates successful, powerful, rich men. She says she ain't trying to stress nobody out. So if you ain't got no money, she will stress you out. I like her openness. When she was married to Michael Missick, Turks and Caicos Islands, and she was the first lady, she said she didn't love him. I guess it was a power thing that she wanted. She wanted to be that first lady. She exposed his cheating. Eddie Murphy's ex-wife was out here making it do what it do. He was cheating with Nicole Murphy, Eddie Murphy's ex, but she's also the ex of Michael Strahan. It took him a minute to dump her because of the cheating, and she sent Michael Strahan Good Morning America video. My husband's been cheating with your girlfriend. Nicole Murphy was also cheating Layla Rashawn's husband. She gets around. It's like, girl, you don't go settle down somewhere. But Lisa Ray McCoy, her openness, she's direct, and this is a woman who knows what she wants. Do you think it's too bold to state what it is you're looking for and nobody else apply? Successful, powerful, rich men. She's only been married once, I think, to Michael Missick, Turks and Caicos. She's 57. I don't want to say that she's too old to know what she wants, but she is a woman who knows what she wants. Your thoughts? Actor Jaleel White. For years, he was Steve Urkel on Family Matters, and he has written a book. He was in the area where I am last week. The book is Growing Up Urkel. He talks about playing that character, Steve Urkel, was a blessing and a curse. I loved it when he would switch into Stefan, the sophisticated alter ego of Steve Urkel. But he says it was a blessing and a curse because a lot of times you play a certain type of character, they want you pigeonholed. He says during his time playing Urkel, because the pants would be pulled up tight with the suspenders, they had to get him looser pants because you would see a bulge. It's in the book. I'm like your cliff note to like what to look for in the book, but he says this in the book. Also, He talks about falling out with Will Smith over a business decision. Apparently, Will Smith wanted him to star in something that he was producing, a TV show. Remember the old network UPN? What did the UPN? It morphed into something. But he turned it down to do another show. And he says it made a big rift in their relationship. He says if he could do it again, he wishes that he had just gone on and apologized. There's a documentary on rapper Shyne. He was the fall guy. 1999, Puffy, Jennifer Lopez, the shooting in the club. Well, it was Shyne who took the blame. He served 10 years in jail and he was quickly deported back to his country of Belize. He is now a politician. The Hulu documentary, The Honorable Shyne, something you might want to check out. He reveals that he tried to tell people about Puffy years ago, and all he got was $50,000. $50,000. And I guess, Puffy wanted him to go away. Shyne had such promise in the beginning of his career with Bad Boy, but when he and Mace were dating, Brandy, the singer actress at the same time, Shyne was told to fall back because you're not as big a star yet as Mace. Very, very interesting, but The Honorable Shyne, it is streaming now on Hulu. Last Friday's Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight, all those glitches, it was like, Netflix, you're not ready. The first class action lawsuit has been filed because of the glitches. Netflix, saying it was 180 million people around the world watched it. They admitted, maybe we weren't quite ready, that we didn't think it would do all this, that the system would crash, and they'll find somebody to take the blame. But the first lawsuit has been filed in this. Do we have any Alex Cross fans? Another thing I want you to check out. It's on Prime Video. Aldous Hodge, one of the nicest young actors that I've met in the past few years, is starring as Alex Cross. It's based on the James Patterson novels, a role that Morgan Freeman played, a role that Tyler Perry played. Aldous has made it its own. And the way that they're showing it on Amazon Prime, you could do the binge, stuff like that. And a second season is also ordered. His partner and friend is the Old Spice guy. If you look at it and say, well, I know him. Isaiah Mustafa was the Old Spice guy for years in those commercials, and he has branched out into acting. But it's very good. It's a murder mystery series that will keep you on the edge of your seat. I love to point out things. We're heading up to the holiday season. If you have some time to be off, maybe do some binge watching or check it out. But Alex Cross on Prime is definitely something to check out. Are you guys ready for the holidays? We recorded the podcast and it goes up tomorrow morning. I do a podcast with millennials, Gen X, Gen Z, men, women. We just have great conversation. And this week it's all about the Thanksgiving do's and don'ts. And yes, there are not only Thanksgiving do's and don'ts, there are holiday do's and don'ts. Like I say, if you have a thieving person in your family, we all know the person that likes to steal, go in your medicine cabinet, things are missing. Don't feel guilty if you don't invite them over. People want to make you feel guilty. You can say no. You can say no and be like, we're not doing all that. You're not coming over here stealing. You can come over here to eat, but you're not going to come over here stealing. Auntie says, don't feel guilty if you don't invite them. Subscribe to the channel. You know what? The hair gets bigger. The wisdom, the wit, the stories, the faith. It's all here on this channel. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. I do love to hear from you, and I love it when people are so surprised. They're like, oh my gosh, she answered. Yeah, because I read the comments. So subscribe. When that, I got this all jumbled in my head. When the notification bell rings, you know that I'm here. So you can check out the video. But give us a thumbs up if you like the video and leave a comment and all that good stuff. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. It's not cute, not knowing, and now you know.